Dr. Ruth Anderson and Teri Angel here for a meditation a day. Today we are doing meditation excavation, which means we're just going to sit here and we're just going to meditate. And we invite you to join in with us. The only thing a little different is that Teri and I will be sharing with you what Spirit is showing to us. So we're glad you're here. And anytime that you're here watching this, whether it's on the replay or whether it's live, the timing is perfect because it's a message from Spirit. So we can't go wrong there. Teri, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Ruth. It's a delight to be here with you. And good morning, everyone.
Okay, Teri, you want to start us off?
Yes. Let's just take a moment. The connection to spirit happens inside. So we take a breath in. You can even touch your heart center. That brings it more to your awareness. And breathe deeply into your lungs. Let it travel to your heart center. And then release that breath. And this next breath, we're going to go into our heart and down our bodies into the earth. We're going to ground before we do anything else this morning because I feel a little floaty. So let's just go down into Mother Gaia, feeling safe, secure, centered, getting our balance back of where we are here on the earth plane. And then breathe that back up into your heart. And let's connect in with the divine. So breathing upward, just envision going through layers and layers and layers of dimensions. And we're traveling right to the great central sun. We're going to invite all of the divine to join us. God the Creator, Christ, Divine Mother, any masters, any loved ones in spirit, all your spirit guides, and the whole angelic realm we invite in. And as we're there, let's invite in 4 archangels to surround us while we do our work. Archangel Raphael, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Uriel. Thank you for being with us today. And I'm hearing also to focus on Archangel Metatron and Archangel Sandalphon. So we're surrounded on all 4 directions and above and below. And let's bring our energy now back into our heart, bringing all of that beautiful divine guidance with us as we go into our meditation time together.
Thank you, Teri. And they showed me very quickly where they're inviting us to go today. And that's to the 25th floor.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't been to the 25th floor in some time, although I was shown it in the night, actually. So, friends, what the 25th floor is, it's a space in literal, figurative, I'm not actually really sure. It's a space in another dimension where we can go to for healing. Now, the healing is interesting in this space because there could be, sometimes there's actually physical healing, and we've seen that. There can be healing on a spiritual level, an emotional level, mental level. And it's interesting because the healers are otherworldly. And that casts a very large net when I say that. The angels are always there with us. Divine Mother is always there with us. Christ consciousness is there with us. But it's actually sitting with otherworldly healers. And Teri, sound okay with you to go there today?
Oh, absolutely. I'm already there.
Okay, for the rest of you. All right, so just imagine yourself we're all going to walk into this massively large elevator and have it look like whatever you want it to look like. And notice as we get into this elevator, our clothing changes. We're no longer wearing the street clothes that we're wearing, but what I have seen is we all end up wearing like a white gown. And we've seen these white gowns so many times. It's a spirit. It's like how spirit shows up. I guess I don't know how else to describe it, but envision you in whatever way they're showing you. And we here in the elevator, Divine Mother is here. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, they're here. So they're going to escort us. And we've been shown it as the 25th floor. I guess that's just so we can concretely imagine it in our minds. But they're going to close the doors behind us and they're going to escort us up. So let's just take a moment and just feel as we go higher and higher, higher, and just sort of tune into you. Are you feeling any kind of lightness, any place where you're like paying less attention to your body, more to your spirit, or are you just in the moment? So let's just take a moment and do that rise. We've learned we don't need to be afraid because we're here with the angels. Whenever the angels are there with us, we know it's a safe place to be. Whenever Divine Mother is there, the Christ consciousness, we know it's a safe place. And as we come up to the top, as we get closer and closer to the 25th floor, we realize we are really nothing more than spirit. So as they open the doors to this very large elevator, we are just kind of literally floating out. And what we see here is that this 25th floor goes as far to the right, as far in front of us, as far to the left as we can possibly see it. And there are so many healers here. And you might see them, you might feel them, you might not. And we're just going to go into it with faith. And they will come greet you, or you can go to one that feels like the right fit for you. Let's just take a moment and just let that happen. And then Teri and I can share some of the things that we're seeing. Teri, anything else before we get started here?
I just really feel the heart energy right now. That's where I'm mostly focused in on the energy in the room, feeling compassion, feeling some empathy, and just I think there's going to be a lot of healing that takes place here today on that emotional level.
And I can't remember the first name of the nurse Nightingale.
Florence.
Florence Nightingale. She showed up right away.
Yeah.
So let's just be in this space. Be grateful. Be inquisitive. Just go to where it feels right for you. Teri, I think this is the first time I've ever seen this, which is I'm seeing others in spirit that we love, that have passed on, here supporting.
Mm.
I've never noticed that before.
Mm-hmm. The room is absolutely full. It's so packed. And it was an interesting experience, Ruth. I had forgotten to put my computer on charge, so I saw and heard that it was going to go off pretty soon if I didn't do something. So I had to stop my meditation and put the computer on charge. And they showed me needing that plug as well, needing to recharge. And so they took me over to one of the beds in the room and just had me lay there. But while I was laying there recharging, I just observed all of these people coming in that also needed recharging,
Mm.
that needed something. And I was watching as the nurses and the doctors were putting something on their tongues, on the people's tongues, and it was almost like they were getting communion. I'm not Catholic, but I do understand that whole ritual and what happens and the symbolism of it, that we were taking on Christ's body when we do that. And it was just so beautiful to watch that that was the plug in, that that was the connection that was needed to recharge and for whatever the ill is in our life, whether it's no energy or losing our faith or going through trials and tribulations, that that was the what was going to help us. And it was just so beautiful to observe that. And yes, I saw like the crowd supporting us, of beautiful loved ones in spirit. And I do feel more charged up now.
Yeah. I know some of our friends are not into the Christ consciousness, and we've always seen the 25th floor as non-denominational as well as support for those who do accept Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the symbolism of it to take in that unconditional love, that beautiful energy that just says, you are enough, you are worthy, you are beautiful. That's the openness that I felt as this was happening.
I'm reminded of the caliber of the healers here, and some of them being ascended masters,
Mm-hmm.
and some of them being otherworldly healers that we don't even really comprehend.
Yeah, I have tuned in and had connections, have connections with those other worldly ones, and they just want the best for us. They just want us happy and whole. And definitely healthy. And what I've gathered from my interactions is that it's through love, through that desire to see each other thrive and not just survive, but to actually be the best we can be. And it's transmuted through our hearts, that from our heart comes that love energy that flows. And that's what happens when we pray or when we meditate or when we lift up other people. We're sending out those love arrows from our heart right to that person. And there's an ascended master, Kuan Yin, who has taught that love heals, love and compassion. They are the energy that bring your vibration up higher and create that healing space inside of you.
They were just sharing that some folks here are going through some pretty major undertakings here and that they may be very tired today. So hold that grace for yourself. If you're feeling tired, take a nap, rest, stay hydrated. The beauty of the 25th floor is that we can go there whenever we want, and we can also leave there whenever we want. So they're showing us that it's okay for us to go, that those that are receiving work up there can stay up there in spirit, certainly. A reminder of how much love and support there is for us in this realm that we can't even comprehend. If we open our hearts, open our minds, and just allow for this possibility that this love is there for us. Okay, and so they're going to bring us back down. Everybody who's ready to go. If you're not ready to go, just stay in your meditation. They're back in the elevator. Divine Mother, the archangels. And as they bring us back down, notice if we get a little heavier in our bodies, our clothes begin to change back. And as we get down to the bottom, our earth plane, Archangel Michael just gives us a blessing. Blessing of love, blessing of light, blessing of wisdom and understanding. And as they open the doors, we're free to go about our day. Mm. Wow.
Beautiful, Ruth. That was a beautiful experience. we haven't been there for a while. So
No,
it
it
felt
has
good,
been a while.
felt really good, and felt so needed right now in our world. We just need that sacred space where we can just go and just be with whoever we connect in with. Awesome.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, thank you. Thank you, Teri, for going there.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Friends, thank you for being here at Enlightened World Network. If you want to hear more meditations about the 25th floor, go to YouTube, Enlightened World Network, and in the small search engine, just type in 25th floor, because we have been there before in meditation, and it's always fascinating when we go. So thank you. So friends, take good care. God bless. We'll see you soon.